So, excuse me. Forgive me, I just am who I am. So yeah, I want to make this video. Um, should I start that over again? Okay, so I want to make this video because I actually had a friend of mine who's not necessarily in my group but knows about me because we were younger and went to school together. And so pretty much she wants to know what she can do with some of the property that I provide. Okay, if you don't know, I'm actually a local real estate investor in the Triad area here in Greensboro. We do a little buy and hold, but mainly what we do is we flip contracts. So pretty much we help our group, which is a group of investors, we help them acquire discounted property. So we'll lock that property up for them and we'll pass along to them. So to help you understand, always use the scenario of a gas station. So Mr. Patel that owns the gas station, he doesn't, find the gas, buy a machine to dig a hole in the ground, buy a machine to siphon the gas, buy a truck to deliver the gas to his gas station. He doesn't do that part. There's a company that handles that, and that's what my company does. So we pretty much supply our group, we supply our group with this kind of property that they can use. So to answer your question, what you can do with discounted property, okay? She was asking me this because a lot of the properties that we buy, number one, they're either vacant, number two, they're either probate. So a lot of these properties are bruised, battered, and broken, okay? They've been sitting for, days, months, years, decades. So she's like, man, I would love to buy that property right there for $10,000. What can I do, So I told her how she can fund the deal. She says, well, what do I do with it after I get it funded, okay? So here's what our guys typically do, okay? I'm gonna give you a couple different scenarios of how you can use this, okay? Okay, so you can, here's why you'd buy this discounted property, okay? Number one, some people just want to build wealth. Totally fine. I love Monopoly too, okay? All right, so you got a $60,000 house and you're gonna buy it for 10 grand. Oh my gosh, that's sweet. That's a sweet deal. Sweet deal, okay? 60 grand property is worth 60 grand after it's all fixed up, right? And right now at a discount, you're gonna buy it from me and my company for 10 grand. That's a sweet deal, right? So what you're doing is taking your money, 10 grand, and putting it into an asset that's worth 60. So technically you're 6 timesing your money, okay? You can't stop there though, okay? You can't stop there. How do I make money off this house? What do I do with it? It's still in distress, okay? Because if you don't fix it, if you don't put it to work, then it's not gonna produce for you. Okay, so one thing people will do, all right, is they will fix it up and they will make it a rental. They will fix it up, they'll add value to it. So let's say that is leaky pipes, fix those, all right? Let's say is cabinets need to be redone, they'll fix those, all right? Walls need to be painted, they'll paint those, and then boom, next thing you know, you got yourself a rental. By the way, my house that I purchased was an off-market deal, hence the 70s blinds, but look at that, see? We'll paint that, all right? Redo the kitchen, add some stainless steel appliances, and then boom, you have a nice house, okay? So great. So you can fix it up and you can make it a rental. So now you put you bought this $60,000 asset for $10,000, right? You put $5,000 or $10,000 into the rehab. Now you're gonna rent it out for $800, $900, sometimes $1,100. Great news. That's gonna be money that comes to you every month. Some people call it mailbox money. Cool. So you can buy and hold. Next, you can fix and flip, okay? With the lower end properties like that, I get a lot of my Hispanic brothers. Juan is one of my best buyers. He loves the 10, 15, $20,000 properties because they're just easy, okay? They're easy. They're if you go through a lender like us, they're easy to get funded. And it's typically not a bunch of work to do because they're smaller in square footage. Okay, you can literally do windows, HVAC, roof, flooring, and paint. You know, and be good. You know what I mean? Spend 15 grand on it, and you're on everything, and you're good. So those are, to me, I like those. Okay, to me, I like those. I like those. So fix and flip. So let's take the same scenario, 60 grand, all right, 60 grand house. You're gonna pay 10 grand for it. You're gonna put 15 a grand of work in it. Forget it. Let's say that you put 20 grand of work in it. 10 plus 20 is 30. Sell it for 60, 30 grand profit. What? So you mean to tell me you took 30 grand to make 30? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Okay, great. So you can buy and hold, or you can fix and flip. Okay. Now, within those, you can also do a couple different things. Some guys, like Adam Spear, that's my dude, Spear Properties, check him out. Cool dude, 29 years old, on like 300 doors, awesome dude. So what he likes to do, is he'll piggyback off of my deals and turn them into his own, right? It's so clever. So instead of even doing anything to him, since our deals are so discounted, right? He'll cherry pick the deals that he wants. He'll close it down. Hey, great, I'm gonna buy it for 10 grand. He will turn around, put a sign in the yard, 25 grand on the sign, and boom. 2 weeks, it's sold. He made 15 grand without doing nothing. He's done it to me twice, okay? This year. So I'm sure next year is going to be, more than that. So, but that's cool though, that we're all in it to make money. So this is the way you can make money off of it. So let's say you want to live in the property the same way, okay? You're going to have a ton of equity in a property like that. It's just like the fix and flip, okay? 10 grand, put 20 in it, you're at 30 on a 60 grand unit. All right. But here's the beauty about having all of this equity in it. Let's say you wanted to hold it. Let's say you wanted to live in it. You have all of this equity in it. You have a couple different scenarios that you can do from here to buy more. This is the beauty. So you can do a cash out refi. Cash out refi means that, you'll go to your local bank, say, hey, great, I only, if you have a loan for it, and you'll say, hey, I only owe 30 grand. My house is worth 60. Can I refinance, and can I refinance for the what my house is owed? Typically they won't do 100%, but a lot of times they'll do like 80 or 70. So boom, they'll give you that cash back. You can use that cash. Let's say they give you the 80, that's 20 grand. They're gonna give you 20 grand on top of the 30. So you got a new loan for 50, right? So now you got another 20. Mind you bought this house for 10. So you're gonna do another thing. You're gonna do the same thing again. You're gonna go back over to tryaddiscounthomes.com, right? You'll go find yourself a property for 10 grand, right? You'll put 10 grand in it, and you do the same thing again, and it keeps snowballing, If you don't want to do a cash out, refi cash out, you can do one thing that I like to do is a HELOC, is a home equity line of credit. Is literally they take the equity and they put it on a credit card. What I like about that is you don't have to pay interest up front because it's literally a zero balance until you decide to spend it. Don't be frivolous with it. Use it to buy real estate, okay? That is just a little bit of what you can do with discounted property. I mean, there's a lot of little exit strategies that you can do within that. As far as buy and hold, you can still do owner finance, you can still do lease options, you can still do rent to own, and we can break down some of those later. You know, as far as fix and flip, we can talk about some of the strategies that you can get 100% finance, you know, to do your flips, like through us. I'll leave the link below. But yeah, I mean, that's what you do with this distressed property. You buy it and then you enjoy the equity, right? You either enjoy the equity, you know, and you live in it and hold it and use that to buy another property, or you fix and flip and you take that property, and you take the, you know, you fix it, sell it, and you use your, you know, use your capital gains to live your lifestyle that you want to live. So, you know, this is what we do, you know. So I'll link the link below so that we can get access to my discount property if you'd like to become an investor, and invest with us. You know, and I'll also leave my link below for funding. We do offer funding for 100% financing on your deeply discounted deals, so that way you can get your deals funded within 7 days. I know a lot of guys are going to their local credit unions and it's taking them 30 days and they're missing out on the deal. So that's what we do. That's what we did on our house, and that's what we help our buyers do. All right, have a blessed day. Be good.